The Shubra El-Kheima child case, also known in the media as the dark web crime, is one of the most horrific crimes that shook Egyptian public opinion in 2024. It involved the murder of a 15-year-old boy, the removal of his entrails, and the documentation of the crime for sale on the dark web. Welcome to the Dark Stories channel. Don't forget to subscribe and like to encourage us. The crime occurred on April 15, 2024 in Esbet Othman, Shubra El-Kheima, Kalubia Governorate, and raised widespread concerns about the dangers of the dark web and the human organ trade. Below are the full details of the case based on the public prosecution's investigations and trials up to today's date, September 25, 2025, which culminated in a final verdict in March 2025. Crime background and how it happened. Victim: child Ahmed Mohammed Saad, 15 years old, residing in Esbet Othman in Shubra El-Kheima. Ahmed lived with his family in a working-class neighborhood and was known among his neighbors as a quiet child. He disappeared from his family for 3 days before his body was found, which prompted his family to report him missing. No one expected that he would be subjected to the most heinous murder crime and become the victim of the first crime related to the dark web. Main suspects: Tarek A., 29 years old, a worker at a cafe on Al-Ghamthri Street in Ahmed Orabi, Shubra El-Kheima. He is the main suspect who carried out the murder, mutilated the body, and documented the crime on video to sell it on the gendarmerie web and sell the organs. He had a criminal record and had previously sold his left kidney during a surgical operation at a hospital in the 5th settlement for 170,000 Egyptian pounds, spending the money on drugs. He was introduced to the world of cybercrime through an intermediary named Mohammed A., a human organ broker. 15 years old, an Egyptian student residing in Kuwait. He is the main instigator and was a minor, over 15 years old but not yet 18. He met Tarek through social media platforms specializing in organ trafficking and asked him to choose a child to steal his organs for 5 million Egyptian pounds. After the crime, he asked to repeat it with another child, but he was arrested before that. Other defendants: the pharmacist who sold the drug to Tarek, the perpetrator of the crime; Ali El-Din's father, deported from Kuwait with his son, organ broker Mohammed A., and a woman from Port Said who was tasked with killing her son on Ali El-Din's orders. Investigations revealed his plans for other crimes. The number of defendants had reached 5 by May 2024. Without going into the details of the horrific nature of the crime, here's what happened. Tarek lured the victim, Ahmed, his neighbor, to a rented apartment in Esbet Othman, which he had rented for 2 years. He first strangled Ahmed, then slit his throat from the neck to the lower abdomen and removed some of his entrails, such as his intestines and internal organs, and placed them in a plastic bag next to the body. The operation was documented with videos and a live video call broadcast to Ali Al-Din in Kuwait, who directed the steps to sell the clips on the dark web, a hidden electronic network used for illegal crimes. No advanced medical equipment was found, indicating that the removal was primitive, and the primary purpose was to profit from the sale of the videos, not the actual organ trade. On April 18, 2024, 3 days after the disappearance, security services Shubra El-Kheima First Police Station tracked down the last person with Ahmed, Tarek. Tarek made detailed confessions before the prosecution. Tarek led to the apartment where the body was found in a horrific state. Role of the public prosecution. In its official statement dated April 25, 2024, the prosecution confirmed Case Num 9800 of 2024, Shubra El-Kheima First Police Station Felonies, registered as number 11287 of 2024, South Banha Court, that investigations had led to the arrest of Tarek, who confessed to incitement by Ali El-Din. Ali El-Din and his father were deported from Kuwait via Interpol in May 2024. The investigations revealed plans for past and future crimes, including assigning a woman in Port Said to kill her son. Videos, photos, and online conversations between the defendants were shown in court for more than 3 hours during the December 2024 session, causing one lawyer to faint due to the horrific nature of the footage. The trial began on July 2, 2024, before the Shubra El-Kheima Criminal Court, First Circuit, headed by Counselor Ayman Fuad Fahmy. The sessions witnessed tight security measures and the presence of the victim's mother, who demanded justice for her son. In December 2024, the evidence was revealed, the videos were shown, and Tarek confessed to the details of the crime before the court. In October 2024, Ali El-Din's lawyer recused himself after he confessed to the crime, and a new lawyer was appointed. Charges: murder coupled with kidnapping, complicity in murder, possession of bladed weapons, knife, and promoting crime via electronic platforms for financial gain. Final verdict. On March 6, 2025, the Shubra El-Kheima Criminal Court sentenced Tarek A.A. to death by hanging after consulting the Grand Mufti of the Republic, who expressed the legal opinion for the death penalty. As for Ali El-Din, a minor, he was sentenced to 15 years of hard labor. The papers of the other defendants were referred to the public prosecution to complete the investigations. This crime, the first of its kind in Egypt linked to the dark web, has sparked discussions about the dangers of the dark web, which is used to sell illegal material, including videos of torture and murder. It has led to enhanced cybersecurity measures and inspired dramas such as the Ramadan 2025 series Athena, which depicts similar crimes. In her court statements, the victim's mother expressed her desire for full justice, stating that the verdict will not bring my son back, but it will protect other children. The case demonstrates how the internet can turn children into criminals, with a minor instigator plotting multiple crimes for easy money.